In this video, we are going to learn about very significant lesson, punctuation. Punctuation marks are essential to convey meaning clearly. It allows us to separate sentences, showing us where to pause and where to place emphasis on particular words. When we write a passage, then we can see punctuation marks. But when we have conversation, when we speak, we cannot see the punctuation marks. And so when we write a passage, we need to use punctuation marks so that the sentences may be easy to understand. In this video, we shall discuss the uses of punctuation marks. The first is full stop. What is full stop? A full stop is used to show a long pause. We use it when we want to end a statement or command. For example, the school will reopen on 7th of June. This sentence ends here. This statement ends here. And so we have used full stop here. Close the door. So here we have used full stop to end a command. Close the door. We also use a full stop to show abbreviations. For examples, I dot, T dot. This is the abbreviation of Indian Institute of Technology. Let us see comma. Comma is used to show a very short pause. Where do we use comma? We use the comma to separate words in a sequence. For example, my boss is friendly, helpful and understanding. So here we have used comma to separate the words friendly, helpful in a sequence. Secondly, comma is used to separate phrases in a sequence. For examples, festivals or ordinary days, weekdays or weekends. She is always elegantly dressed. In the sentence, we have used comma to separate the phrases festivals or ordinary days, weekdays or weekends. Let us see one more example. Soups or salads, fruits or vegetables, anything healthy will do for me. Comma is used to separate short clauses in a sequence. For example, he has no idea about who he should consult, where he should stay, what he should carry with him. So here we have used comma to separate the short clauses like he has no idea about who he should consult, where he should stay, comma. Okay. Fourthly, we use comma to separate the term used to address someone from the rest of the sentence. For example, Sir, will you please grant me leave tomorrow? So here we have used comma to separate the term sir to address a person. Fifthly, comma is used to separate the parts of the date and any word following the date. For example, on 15th August 1947, India became independent. So here we have used comma to separate the part of the date from 1947 and also to separate words India became independent. Sixthly, we use comma to separate words like yes, no, oh and well from the other words in a sentence. For examples, well, you can call her but she may not respond. Here we have used comma to separate the word well from the other words. You can call her but she may not respond. Let us see one more example. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not know that. Here we have used comma to separate the word oh from the other words. Seventhly, we use comma to separate expressions which refer to the same person. For example, our Vice Chancellor, comma, a highly able administrator, runs the university efficiently. Here we have used comma to separate the expression which shows to the same person. Okay? Eighthly, we use comma to separate question tags from statements. For examples, you locked the door, didn't you? So here we have used comma to separate the question tag, didn't you, from the statement you locked the door. They have left, haven't they? So here we have used comma to separate question tag, haven't they, from the statement they have left. Ninthly, we use comma to separate reported speech from the rest of the sentence. For examples, the lawyer said, we do not have enough evidence. So here we have used comma to separate the reported speech, we do not have enough evidence. She said, I am not the culprit. Okay? Semicolon. A semicolon is a longer pause than a comma but a shorter pause than a full stop. We use the semicolon to separate two independent clauses which are not connected by a conjunction. For examples, children are eager to please the teacher. They have short attention spans. Here we have used semicolon to separate two independent clauses. Children are eager to please the teacher, and another independent clause, they have short attention spans without using conjunction. Secondly, we use semicolon before expressions like however, then, moreover, nevertheless, hence, thus, for instance, consequently, that is, and therefore. If they come between independent clauses not connected by a conjunction. For examples, in summer, prices of vegetables always go up. Moreover, we don't often get fresh vegetables. So here we have used semicolon because the expression moreover comes between independent clause. In summer, prices of vegetables always go up, and another independent clause, we do not often get fresh vegetables. Okay, you have submitted the assignment late, hence it will not be graded. Here we have used semicolon because the expression, the word hence, has come between the independent clauses. You have submitted the assignment late, and another independent clause, it will not be graded. Okay, now let us see colon. What is colon? A colon is longer pause than a semicolon but a shorter pause than a full stop. The colon acts as a pause which introduces related information. The colon is used between two main clauses when the second clause explains the first clause. For examples, that is the problem with Surya. He always makes silly mistakes and loses marks. So here we have used colon because there are two main clauses, that is the problem with Surya, and another main clause, he always makes silly mistakes and lose marks. And this second clause explains the first clause, that is the problem with Surya. Okay. Secondly, colon is used to introduce lists. For examples, here is what you need to get from the market: a loaf of bread, a packet of cheese, and a dozen bananas. So here we have used colon to introduce lists like a loaf of bread, packet of cheese, and dozen of banana. Let us see one more example. There are many places of tourist interest in Hyderabad: the Golconda Fort, the Salarjung Museum, Nehru Geological Park, and Ramoji Film City. So here colon is used to introduce lists like the Golconda Fort, the Salarjung Museum, Nehru Geological Park, and Ramoji Film City. Alright. Thirdly, colon is used before quotations and sometimes before direct speech. For example, the people cried, "Long live the king." So here we have used colon. before the quotation, long live the king. All right.